When the idea of visiting Romania first popped in our heads during trip planning, we already had our eyes set on Transylvania. We knew from the get-go that Brasov would be our base. It was close to most attractions we wanted to see, it was fairly accessible, and just look at its old town. How could you say no to this? Hey there port traveler, we are Vince and Josh. In this video, we'll take you to breathtaking Brasov. Specifically, we'll show you how to get to its old town from Bucharest Otopeni Airport as we experienced it. Before we begin, please support us by making sure you're subscribed to this channel. If not, just hit the subscribe button and the bell icon beside it so you're always notified when we have new episodes. You can also show us some love on Facebook. Just like and follow our page and help us reach 1 million followers. Currently, Romania's capital Bucharest is served by two airports. The older and smaller one is called the Aurel Vlaicu International Airport. Okay, again. The older and smaller one is called the Aurel Vlaicu International Airport, also known as Baniasa Airport or Bucharest City Airport. Only a few flights use this and many of them are seasonal. By the way, I might be murdering many of the Romanian words in this video, so I apologize in advance, but feel free to correct me in the comment section below so I get to learn Romanian too. The other one is Henry Coanda Airport. It is also called Otopeni Airport because it is located in the town of Otopeni, north of Bucharest. But because it also serves the larger Bucharest area and most air traffic uses this gateway, it is also often referred to as simply Bucharest Airport. As Romania's largest and busiest airport, it's usually what airline and booking websites would present to you when you're searching for Bucharest flights. So, for the purpose of this video, when we say Bucharest Airport, we mean the Henry Coanda or Otopeni Airport. Bucharest is bursting with noteworthy attractions, but if for whatever reason you wish to go straight to Brasov, you'll be glad to know it's easy to pull off too. There are two primary ways to get there from Bucharest Otopeni Airport, by bus or minibus and by train. The bus or minibus is the easier way because there are direct trips from the airport all the way to Brasov bus terminal, which is close to the old town of Brasov. One of the popular operators is a company called Direct Airport, which uses smaller minibuses or minivans. Initially, we wanted to book this. In fact, we already reserved seats online, which was fairly easy to do. Just visit www.directairport.ro and toggle the language button to English. You'll find a widget there where you can book buses. But this part remains in Romanian language, which can be quite a struggle. Anyway, you can use Google Translate or context clues and you'll get by easily. Just select Otopeni Airport in the origin field and Brasov in the destination and it will load the available times for this route. It runs 24 hours with a vehicle leaving every 1.5 to 4 hours. Travel time is 3 hours and fare is 100 lei per person. By the way, lei is the official currency in Romania. And the acronym used is RON. You can pay online or just reserve a ticket without paying. We actually did reserve in the beginning, but we changed our minds and cancelled it because we decided to take the scenic route instead, the train. Getting from Bucharest Airport to Brasov by train involves two journeys. The first leg is from the airport to Bucharest Nord Station, which is where you'll catch another train to Brasov. Multiple companies fly this route and it is possible to buy tickets on site. But it is highly recommended to book in advance to make sure you'll get on your target train. Online tickets are also discounted, so that's another incentive to book online. To reserve, visit the official CFR website. CFR is the state-owned railway carrier in Romania. At the homepage, toggle the language button at the topmost menu in English. Not everything will be translated, but you'll be able to wing it easily. Then enter your origin, which is Airport Henry Coanda, and your destination, Brasov. Select your preferred travel date and it will present a list of options, most of which, if not all, entail a transfer at Bucharest Nord Station, breaking the journey into two legs. For the first leg, the travel time from Bucharest Airport to Bucharest Nord Station is 25 minutes. There's a train almost every hour and fare is 6.75 lei. But for the second leg, the train from Bucharest North to Brasov, you'll be bombarded with options, and these options are not all the same. Travel times vary too. Some trains are faster, taking as short as 2 hours and 14 minutes, while others take much longer, up to 4.5 hours. So make sure you check the travel duration and the arrival time when selecting a journey. The fares also vary widely, depending on the class and train type. Let's discuss class first. Going to Brasov, we traveled on second class coach, but on our return journey, we traveled first class just to see the difference. The biggest difference is the space. First class is roomier with only 3 seats per row, while second class has 4 seats. This doesn't look much on paper, but it is considerable when you're already on board. Not just because of the space, but because of the noise. There are fewer people, so it's significantly quieter, which is great if you're trying to rest. The racks for luggage were also bigger. Our second class ticket cost 56.3 lei or 11.35 euro, while our first class ticket costs 81 lei or 16.35 euro. That's only a 5 euro difference. But this doesn't apply to all trains. Some train fares are higher and others, like the slower ones, are much cheaper. Because you see, there are many types of trains available in Romania, but for this route, you'll probably encounter just 3 main types: IC, IR, and R. IR refers to inter-regional trains, which are for long-distance travel. IC stands for Intercity, and IC trains link Bucharest to the smaller cities and towns across Romania. These trains are faster. And R means Regio, formerly called personal trains. These are local commuter trains that are much slower because they stop at every station along its route. And again, travel times are different per individual train. But the fastest we found was an IC train ferrying passengers to Brasov in 2 hours and 16 minutes. The slowest was an R train, which can take as long as 4.5 hours. You'll also be able to choose the coach and the exact seat. Then, you'll need to create an account, verify your email, and then enter the passenger names and other details. It's important to make sure that the names you enter match the names on your passport because these will be checked on board. And then, proceed to payment via credit card. Once paid, you'll receive a confirmation via email. It has a QR code in the upper left corner. Print it out and save it on your phone. Once you have a ticket, it's time to travel. As soon as you emerge from the Otopeni Airport's arrival hall, you'll immediately spot the train station in front of you. Just cross the street and voila, you'll be greeted by this breathtaking terminal. Since you already booked online, no need to buy tickets. Ignore these machines and just hop on. But keep a copy of your digital booking and passport handy because an inspector will come and check them. They will scan the QR code and see if the names on your passport match the names on your booking. Then, alight at Bucharest North Station. If your train to Brasov is coming soon, you can just look for the right platform and wait for it. If your layover will take hours, you can kill time at a cafe or fast food in the area. Toilets for pay are also available, but there's also one inside this McDonald's store, but you'll need a code printed on the receipt, so just buy something first. When it arrives, transfer to your Brasov train. Allow plenty of lead time because it can be confusing looking for the right car. In our experience, cars are numbered and you'll find a lot of numbers on the train, but apparently, what we should be looking for were the numbers written on a white bond paper haphazardly attached on the window. To be sure, ask a train staff member. Inside, find your seat number. If you have luggage, you may place it on the overhead ledge or at the luggage racks near the doors. Note that most trains do not terminate in Brasov, so you have just a few minutes to get off. Don't oversleep and miss your stop, and start preparing to leave as you approach Brasov Station. Brasov Station is small, at least compared to Bucharest North, so it will be easy to navigate. As you exit the terminal building, you'll be greeted by taxi drivers, but what we recommend is to take Uber to your hotel. Some taxi drivers take advantage of unsuspecting tourists, so it's best to take Uber. It's also what our host endorsed to us. It's also pretty cheap in Brasov. Our apartment is located within the old town and we only paid 13.96 lei or 2.82 euro for the Uber. And we were a group of 3, so that's only almost 1 euro per person. That's it! We arrived in Brasov Old Town safely. When going back to Bucharest or Bucharest Airport, it's highly advisable to book online ahead of time too, following the same steps as I mentioned earlier. Then, simply trace your steps back. Take an Uber to Brasov station, catch a train to Bucharest Nord, and another train to the airport. By the way, it's important to allot plenty of time for your transfers in case of delays, which are not uncommon in Romania. If you have a flight, a bus, or another train to catch, be sure to have a few hours of allowance to be safe. Our train to Bucharest was delayed for more than an hour, so there's that. In our next video, we'll share with you how we crossed the border from Romania to Bulgaria. If you don't want to miss that, please subscribe to this channel and ring the bell so you're alerted when it's up. You can also support us by liking or following our Facebook page and helping us reach 1 million followers. That would mean so much to us and it would inspire us to create more videos. If you have questions, make good use of the comment section below. You can also follow or message us on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok. Just look for @thepoortraveler, single L. If you have a Spotify account, follow and tune in to the Poor Traveler podcast. That's all for now. Remember, plan smart, travel safe, and make every trip worth it.